Good morning. Here is another day nearby this lovely lake. I hope you will hear me today because it's a bit more windy today than the other days. So hopefully you hear what I'm saying. Otherwise I can put on text to this video later on when I have come home. Okay, I felt guided today to continue my talk about procrastination. I was walking here on a morning walk and there were thoughts coming to me about procrastination. I did talk a bit about it yesterday, about how we procrastinate because it's a fear of something that can be behind or beyond procrastination. So let's say you have this very important and very urgent call to someone, or you have a very urgent thing to do, but still don't do it. You can take it tomorrow. You can take it the other day. Have you ever, can you recognize the feeling of being at school and have your homework and now, I have to do, and you have all those feelings about, oh no, I don't really want to do my homework. Or for taking school as an example, or it can be also in your home's environment. Have you ever been told of someone that now you have to eat? You have to eat up everything in your plate. Otherwise, if you don't eat your food, think of those who don't have food. You will eat your food. And you were sitting there and maybe you didn't like the food. Maybe you were already finished. Your body didn't need more food, but it was food left on the plate because if you're I don't know how much this exists during this day, but someone is serving you and you can't take it yourself, for example, how much food you want, and you had those often elderly ladies during older times when they did serve you, and that was the thing that was the food you were supposed to eat. If you didn't eat that food, you weren't allowed to leave the place where you were eating. Or I have another story in my life. We could say that, oh yes, this is enough, and we could say, but we were served a lady that gave us a portion of food. But as a child, it was not always that easy to say in advance how much food I really needed. So I remember especially one time that it was something that I really liked, and I said, oh yes, I can take some more and I can take some more. But when I sat there, I also felt like, oh, I'm full, I don't need more. And I did knew that we weren't supposed to leave leave a room until we had finished our food. And I was sitting there and I was just trying to. I looked at the food. I was staring. I took a fork and just put it and just moved around the food on the plate, and there I were able to eat. And after a very, very, very long time, the woman who worked in the kitchen, she came to me, and I was the only one left. There was no other person left in the room. And she looked at me and she said, well, I know that you are supposed to eat everything that you take, but say thank you to. But I can see that you are full now, so yeah, now you can move on and for this time. And the relief when I could leave the room. But what happens when you, for some reason, need to eat everything that you are being served? That starts to give thoughts, negative thoughts in your body. It starts to, maybe it's even become guilt or shame. Why couldn't I eat all that food? Why can't I eat this food and other people is going to starve because I don't eat this food? And then you're coming in such a negative loop according your thoughts around food. And it could be one thing that changes everything, or it could be smaller things around time that affect you in this way. And what will happen? Maybe you create more negative thoughts and more negative thoughts. And since your brain, the human brain, is not able to see if it's a thought that serves you or not is serving you. Everything is true for your brain. So, if you continue to serve it with negative thoughts, often unconsciously, because you're not aware every time that you're doing it, but it continues to be more negative thoughts. And you just gather those negative thoughts about food. So, when you're at some moment in your life decide, it's time to do a life change around food, around my habits. I want to have a body that I want to move easier and be more, that it should be more easy to do things. Then you know that yes, I should start my journey on changing my routine around foods. And I really want to do that change. But you're getting afraid and you're procrastinating because you're getting afraid. Why? Yeah, because you have all this knowledge unconsciously about how it was to not be able to succeed. So your body knows, your brain knows that are going to happen if I start. Well, what are going to happen if I not make it? Because you know what happened last time, and you're also aware of what happened the time before that. And then you continue to have negative thoughts, and then you procrastinate your start instead of making a decision that now is the time, and this time I will succeed, this time I will manage, this will be the time where I really make it, and decide that you're open to what you need to be in that position. Their food is your friend. There you may make healthy choices, and there you take help from others. And when you're looking around and find some opportunities that are really serving you in your way to your new life, and there you have a lot of tools, and there you have a lot of things that can serve you. That's what I did. So there can be so many ways to do this, but do you actually know what you need in your life? Do you really know what you need in your life to take that decision of starting whatsoever, and finding the ways along the way for a more healthier life, for a life more full of joy, and where you are being more and more the person that you were supposed to be? That's my question today. And if you want to discuss this, or if you want to put questions or something, so please feel free to either send me an PM, or you can also put questions in the field below. And with that, I will hope that I will really wish you a really great and fantastic day, full of good decisions, full of good decisions to move forward in your life in a way that serves you. Thank you, and bye.